So I'll leave it to you guys. What do we want to talk about in terms of today? Is it either the suspensions on the Hornets and Detroit Pistons fight, which just came out today, which that fight in itself is interesting, but Taylor also throws out the possibility of, do we want to allow fighting in basketball? Or did you want to go to parade talk with Sam Darnold and maybe a T-shirt with his face on it?
I want to hear some. I want to hear some fight talk from Taylor. I want to hear NBA throwing gloves down, taking off wristbands, and swinging. That's what I want to hear.
So the news here: NBA suspended Detroit Pistons forward Isaiah Stewart, best nickname in sports, Beef Stew. They suspended him 7 games. The Hornets forward Miles Bridges and Moussa Diabate were suspended 4 games, and Pistons center Jalen Duren, who started the whole mess by mushing Diabate in the face, well, he got 2 games. And so, yes, Taylor, your take on whether the NBA should allow fighting the way the NHL does.
Yeah, well, so it's so jarring when the bench is clear in the NBA, and I'm trying to think why. Because when you watch the NHL is normalized. Like 2 players get in a fight. Hey, we're going to let these 2 guys battle it out.
It's regulated.
They're going to sit out.
Yeah.
So what if the NBA regulated NBA fights?
So part of the issue, or part of the reason why they allow the fights in hockey is, well, first, you've got this big weapon in your hands at all times, and they want you to not use that, so you get that outlet in another way. You also, for the most part, I'm not sure exactly when the refs have to break this up. Maybe Stu and his hockey knowledge can help me out here. I know once they get to the ice, once they're on the ground or on the ice, they break up the fight immediately. Is it the same when they take their helmets off in a hockey match? Do they then immediately stop the fight, or is it you just continue until we can separate this? I think with the helmets off, you can still fight. But this is the problem with the NBA fighting, Taylor. It doesn't matter if you regulate it. If you break a guy's nose or knock him out on the hardwood, he's not going to be able to come back, and you've done some major damage, or actually damage to their team, so you've done well for your team. But also, man, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that could happen to somebody besides just being maybe knocked out prematurely or for a little bit or have a bloody nose. You can't just all of a sudden be like, okay, I'm back, and then start playing in the game. You can't just allow for fighting like that.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it from a safety perspective. I just thought of it from the perspective of NBA viewership feels like it's down in terms of fan interest. How do we get the fans back excited? If LeBron James is fighting to start a quarter, that's going to get me involved. But, Izzy, anytime I think about fights in the NBA, and this is really the only reason why I wanted to talk about this, I love this clip so much. It's a Miami Heat clip where the players start to fight. It's the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks.
I covered this game back in the day.
And Iowa Sam, let's just toss to this sound.
Wow. Now down low, it's going to be Al Horford. He drives. He goes up and gets knocked out hard. Oh, my goodness. The Heat have resorted to thuggery.
Thuggery.
Hey, I know that laugh.
Stugotz is back.
Hey,
what's up,
were you
Stu?
going to me on a hockey question? Is that what you were doing?
I was just going to ask you if you happen to know that when hockey players are fighting, is one of the referees' rules, hey, when the helmets come off, we have to stop it? No, right? Then the helmets come off, they can continue fighting.
They can continue fighting. They normally don't, but they can. In terms of the referees, I don't know when the referees, the zebras, exactly
I know for sure when they get to the
NHL.
ice. If they get to the ground, they have to stop it. Beyond that, I'm not 100% sure.
Yes. Taylor, that's the sound you wanted to play because I wanted to start today's show with Mad Dog, Christopher Mad Dog Rizzo. But I'm glad you guys have started the show. I'm sorry I'm late here. Yeah. They have me, they're dragging me around Chicago. I mean, they really are. It's like
who's the they in this situation?
I don't know who they is. It's just figure it out for yourself. Hey, parking garage, yeah, there's 10 right near the iHeart Studios here in Chicago. Oh, which one? Which one's the closest? I don't know. I get there. My name's not at the security desk. I I am furious right now. I am. I've been in 17 time zones. I've been on 6 flights in 5 days. I mean, enough is enough. Jeez.
Somebody
pay attention to me.
Izzy, hearing this excuse machine, you mentioned Isaiah Stewart beef stew. I've got beef with a stew right now.
Yeah. Hey.
Beef with Stu. Very good.
Yes, and I have a beef with Taylor. Yes, good job. That is a very good line by you. Are you proud of that
Mikey
one?
had a question for me before you
No, I don't care about Mikey's question right now.
Forget my question. Stu's angry. Let's go.
Taylor's telling me I'm cranking up the excuse machine. Thank you, Mikey, for recognizing that. Taylor's telling me I'm cranking up the excuse machine. The guy who left me in Chicago by myself to go back to sunny South Florida and is not here to help me with anything. Hey, just figure it out. Public parking garage. No name at the security desk. I bet you Colin's name would have been there.
You want to list?
I bet you Dan Patrick's name. It would have been right there. LeVar Arrington, right there. Rich Cavino, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Me,
I don't know about
nada.
First of all, Rich Cavino is two people.
What?
Maybe you should just be late every
877-99
day.
on Fox. Oh, you had to let that sit.
Thought I did.
Now I'm lashing out at my friends who have nothing to do with me, anything that's going on in Chicago. Anyway, back to fighting.
Mikey, your follow-up question.
Okay, so now we can go back to my question. You cover the NBA. You're around the NBA a lot more. How many of them would actually be good fighters? Because, I mean, the NHL's reputation is these are just a bunch of tough guys who knock out their front teeth, for fun. But how many NBA players are like, that's a dude I don't want to fight?
There's a few of them. Beef Stew's one of them. He is definitely a tough guy, a real tough guy.
Yes.
Jalen Duren's another one. But I still think, like, a lot of these guys, if it were allowed, would do it. Like, if you're not going to get fined triple figures or, like, I mean, somebody figure out what the math is on how many games, how much money Isaiah Stewart cost himself for 7 games. But that's why Duncan Robinson was doing what he was doing the other day. Not because he cares about his face and how great it looks and that he doesn't want to get it cracked open. It's that he doesn't want to get any sort of penalty for it. And, hey, NBA, look at me. I'm all the way over here. You can even see some of the younger guys when that fight started, like Asar Thompson was in the back and he started moving up with everybody and then he just slowly backed away. Like, no, thank you. So, no, I think allowing fighting in the NBA, I think you're right. It would expose a bunch of dudes who don't want to fight at all.
The only thing, Izzy, I noticed from that fight is that I have both Mikal Bridges and Jalen Duren on my fantasy team, and now they're going to mix a combined 6 games. Those are key contributors to my fantasy team. They're part of the reason, 2/10 of the reason that I'm in first place right now. I mean, I need those guys. Can we overrule this?
You gotta think about this when you draft these guys. Is there a potential for them to be suspended for fighting? And Isaiah Stewart, absolutely on that list. By the way, according to Mikey, he cost himself $724,000 just so he can go out and maybe get a mitt on Jalen Duren.
That is 1/145th of his salary, in case you were wondering.
Yes. I mean, the fact that he makes that much every 5 games is ridiculous. He's a terrible player. I mean, he is.
I'm going to let that one sit. He's
Isaiah
not
Stewart.
a terrible player.
He's not a great player. I mean,
he's a very good player. If I were to tell you he is the Detroit Pistons' Udonis Haslem, what would you say to that?
UD, it's different, okay? I mean, it's different. UD, I understand what you're saying. Same type of player, right? But UD was the linchpin, the captain, the leader of championship teams. I know those teams had Dwayne Wade on them. I know some of those teams had Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Chris Bosh on them. But the leader of those teams was neither or any of the guys I just mentioned. It was Udonis Haslem, UD, and he should have a statue outside of the American Airlines Arena. It's a big difference. Now, if Isaiah Stewart was the linchpin, captain, leader of championship teams, I would tell you, okay, he's worth the money. But he's never done that, Isaiah Stewart, and Udonis Haslem has done it multiple times. Different player.
You don't hear anything about Pistons culture coming from Isaiah Stewart.
I think you do. I think if you subscribe to the Detroit Free Press like I do, you probably read some quotes about him saying, "Yeah, I'm all about the culture. I'm going to bring back the bad boy Pistons."
Right, but up until this year, it was a losing culture. I mean,
It was. I mean, they made the playoffs last year, and he was a big part of that. Why did this turn into defending of Isaiah Stewart? What did I do?
Because I said he was a bad player. And I am shocked to learn that he makes that much money for every 5 games that he plays, or doesn't play, for that matter.
Didn't the Heat retire Udonis Haslam's jersey?
Yes. In fact, I mean, look, with Udonis Haslam, it should be beyond it should be beyond a statue. He should own part of the team. They should just give him some.
Do you have Stewart's? Do you have his jersey going up in the rafters anytime soon? Anywhere, just anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, in any arena in America.
It would probably have to be in Detroit. But hey, I mean, I'm picking them to make the finals this year, so they're 1 round away from winning it all. So yeah, he might be the next Udonis Haslam in your book.
Okay. If they do win a title, and you ask me that same question a year from now, I will then say yes. Isaiah Stewart reminds me of Udonis.
That's all I ask. Yes. Just keep an open mind, Stu. That's it. Non-beef, Stu.
I'm trying to, Izzy. I mean, I am being dragged around the Windy City. It is cold out here. Taylor has left me. I don't know where I'm going. My name's not at security, and we're talking about Isaiah Stewart.
The Brian Windhorse City?
That was so bad.
That's a perfect time to take a break.